Are you caring for someone living with dementia? What's your plan? What should you do, and where do you even start? If this is you, then you've definitely found the right video. Today, we're talking about the approach, the method to not only start your care journey for someone with dementia, but also this approach can guide you through the entire journey. The approach I'm talking about that every person addressing dementia care is referencing, knowingly or not, is the habilitative approach to care. The habilitative approach takes a twist on positive approach to care, support, and treatment through 5 aspects. It's opposite from the old reality-oriented approach to care, which is logic-based and oftentimes doesn't actually take into consideration the person's current state of mind, how they are thinking, feeling, communicating, or their emotions in that moment. For example, the person that you love starts to get dressed thinking that they have to leave to work for their shift, but they haven't actually worked in the last 10 years. The old reality approach would be to tell them you haven't been to work in the last 10 years. Now, the habilitative approach, on the other hand, instead would tell us to try to pivot, redirect, or maybe tell someone something like, we've been given the day off due to a holiday that's coming up, or the shift was canceled due to inclement weather. We got the phone call a little bit earlier today. Now, how would that make them feel? How would that make you feel? As opposed to someone just shutting down what you believe to be reality. From just this example alone, we can tell which method will be more likely to help the person we love with dementia. So, without further ado, let's get into the 5 aspects of the habilitative approach to care. First, we got to make the environment work by simplifying it. Accommodate for the perceptual loss and eliminate all distractions. Do daily check around the house and the environment for toxic substances, rotten food, hoarding, and dangerous items. Checks should be done when your loved one is not actually in that area or that room, because they might perceive the things that you're discarding as valuable. Another aspect of the habilitative approach is to know that communication remains possible. Wording is important, and so is your approach and your body language. So check yourself before starting a conversation. Remember, depending on where they're at in their journey, you might want to speak clear. Keep sentences short and give plenty of time for them to answer. The next aspect of the habilitative approach is to focus on the remaining skills and value them. Help your loved one compensate for lost abilities without bringing it to their attention. It's not easy for someone to accept the fact that they can no longer do the things that they used to, or the fact that they might need help. For someone living with dementia, they might not even be aware of the changes in their capabilities, and bringing it to their attention can cause them to have meltdowns, aka behaviors. Next, live in their world. Never question, argue, or reason with your loved one living with dementia. Put yourself in their shoes. That means you're always trying to understand how they are seeing, feeling, and perceiving each moment, especially situations that they're having behavioral concerns. I don't remember where I heard this one saying, but it went something like, you can't argue with someone that's lost their ability to reason. Instead, join them in the place and the time, wherever that might be. Find joy with them in that place and time. That will help you to build trust and let them know you are on their side, making it a lot easier to connect and help them through those behavioral challenges. In terms of the final aspect of the habilitative approach, is to enrich their lives by creating moments of success and find humor where possible. As dementia continues to progress, your loved one's abilities that remain will continue to decrease, and you must continue to redefine success to match both for you and the person living with dementia. Once success has been defined, you can work towards eliminating possible moments of failure, and it will be so much easier to praise frequently and be sincere in it, strengthening that bond that you have with your loved one. For so many reasons, the habilitative approach is vital to both short and long-term success for the person you're living with and caring for who has dementia. Improving understanding in these areas will lead to the biggest success in care. And figuring out what needs can be done and at what time and what moment makes the overall goal far more attainable. The habilitative approach is the approach to care success. I'm Jonah Francis with Pansy Home Care Service, reminding you that you deserve better. Let's do it together. Peace.